Hey, Jimmy with Cuffing Stuff. It is a blazing hot day out here again in July, but we're gonna cook some ribs anyway. Today we're gonna use the Orion Bullet Smoker. We're gonna see what it's gonna do with a couple of racks of baby back ribs. Oh my goodness. We're gonna show you how Uncle Steve Magic Ribs is gonna work, and so hang tight. Okay, as you see, we've got this full of charcoal. This is the burner pot. It goes in the bottom of this bullet smoker. Now down here, I don't think you can see in there, they're black. I've got a little bit of charcoal and a couple of fire starters in the bottom of it. This also acts as a vent control. How far open or closed you have helps you control the temperature. We're going to start with it wide open and get it going just a little bit. So let's get the fire started. All right, let's set it right down in the bottom of this. Okay, well, the tall section, second section of this smoker goes right there. One of the two racks we're going to put in the top position. We don't need the second. Just cooking a couple of ribs today. The top section, which has a ring and there's a bunch of hooks that come with it. You could actually hang these ribs, but to me it seems like they cook faster on the bottom half than the top. I like laying them out flat. That way I've got more control over it. The top section has a vent that opens up. I'm gonna open it all the way up. I'm gonna let the fire get started just a little bit. I want to cook about 250 on this. So when we get it going, I'll bring you back. Okay, well, here's what I have. This is 2 baby back ribs. All I'm gonna do to season them up today, I'm gonna use, this is Uncle Steve Shake Magic Ribs. All right. So I'm gonna turn them over. Now I've already done the membrane on them. Hey, you've seen everybody and their brother, including me, show you how to pull the membrane off 1,000 times. You don't need me to show you again. So, and I'm going about medium on these. I don't want to go heavy, especially on the back side. Now, I'm going to flip them over. And there's a little flyer I want to cut off. All right, let's do this side. All right, there's that one and this one. All right, I'm gonna let these hang out for just a few minutes while I get the fire going, and when I put them on the bullet smoker, I'll bring you back. Okay, well, we let this little bullet smoker get way too hot, and it took us a little bit to get the temperature back down, but we finally did. We got her down to about 300, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. I know this meat is gonna drop the temperature in the smoker, so I'm gonna take and put this probe right in the middle. I'm going to put the top half back on. Now you see I've got this almost closed at the top. The bottom is just barely peeping open. And I'm going to watch that probe temperature and see what it does. I know it's going to come back up a little bit, but I'm going to keep it down that low, and I'm going to cook at 250. Now I'm going to come back in an hour and check on it, see where we are. When I do, I'll bring you back. Analog, we're showing about 275. Digital, right at the grate, we're showing 300 degrees or so. Grate, I've got it all but shut down at the top. Same thing at the bottom, and that's where she's wanting to go with that lump charcoal in it. So that's where we're letting her cook. Let's take the top off, see what we've got here. We're starting to get a little color. That's not bad. I tell you one thing I'm going to do that I think will help. This is the first hour. I'm going to put a water pan in here with this. I'm sure that's going to help control the temperature some. And also I won't have to come back and spritz near as much. So when you see me next time, I'll be checking on it. We'll have a water pan in here and we'll go from there. Okay, well, we're 3 hours in. The analog says 250 degrees. We're 258 at grate level. Let me show you why. As I told you, I was going to put a water pan in here, and I did. This is probably 1.5 quarts, 2 quarts of water in here. You see how good and juicy these are. I'm going to take these off. I've got good color. I'm starting to loosen up a little bit. I'm going to take them, put them in the pan, and I'm going to carry them over to the table and wrap them. All right, I've got 2 pieces of foil down. I'm going to take, and I am not adding anything, but I'm going to put just a little bit of Magic Ribs over the top of this. I'm going to take and fold it this way and this way. Got it covered. Cover the ends up like this, and there we go. Wrapped up. Now you can see I've already got some good pullback on both sides. They're getting there. Maybe an hour. We'll see. And there we have them both wrapped up. I'm going to take them over, put them right back in like I had them. I'm going to let them cook for a little longer. And when I take them off, I'll bring you back. Okay, hour number 4. Let's check these. Let's see. Oh yeah. See how flexible that is? About this one. Oh yeah. All right. Well, let's glaze these down just a little bit. This is a little homemade barbecue sauce here. The family likes it, so I keep making it. One of these days, I'm gonna give this secret away. Not today. Whatever kind of barbecue sauce or glaze that you put on your ribs, you don't want it to be cold. Don't take barbecue sauce right out of the refrigerator and glop it on, because that's what you're going to end up with. You're going to end up with a gloppy mess. And you can see this is pretty much just putting a shine on these ribs. It's just going to add a little extra flavor to them. I've got good pullback, and I am going straight back to the fire with these ribs. And see, I just put it on the top, no need to go to the bottom. I'm going back over to the smoker about 30 minutes, let that glaze set good. My temp's down. I'm running in the 220s right now, which is perfect for this. Okay, these have just come off of the Orion Bullet Smoker. They're pretty hot, but aren't they gorgeous? All right, first thing I'm gonna do, one more time, I'm gonna take a little Magic Ribs, put just a little sprinkle over the top. I'm gonna take my knife and look at this. Oh my goodness, it's like cutting through butter. See the smoke ring? Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's 2 ribs. I gotta take a bite. Tender, juicy as it can be. Oh my goodness. Going back. Oh, that's gonna be a hit. I've got that smoke flavor. Oh my goodness. That's good stuff. Uncle Steve's Magic Ribs. Hey, thumbs up always. That's good stuff. I got a couple of folks gonna love this. Oh my goodness. Hey, thanks for sticking around. The Bullet Smoker, the Orion Bullet Smoker, did its job. Now, you notice during the cook, controlling the heat was a problem in the first hour. I put that water pan in there. Hey, if you're just using the top rack, put about a half catering pan and fill it about half full of water. Put it on the first rack. Take care of your problem. I put about 2 quarts of water on the rack with the ribs. No more problem, no more heat. It did the trick. So this was a little over 4.5 hour cook. It's just as tender as it can be. Oh my goodness, that flavor. Listen, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, how about hit that circle and subscribe? Boom. Hit that like button. I'll have another video right here just for you. Nobody else but you. Won't cost a dime. Until next time, hang tight.